the death or at least the illusion of Alemannic is often lamented. In the past, there was still the real original Alemannic, which today only the very old people in the most remote valleys would speak. The immediate objection heard goes like this. Even if this legendary ancient Alemannic actually existed, why would one want to preserve it? Languages live and change, the Latins already knew. There have been repeated attempts to solve the world's problems through an artificial world language. We would then speak about the same thing using the same choice of words and understand each other better. And voila, problems are all solved. Unfortunately, it's not that simple as the so-called world language English proves. Language is always in connotation, something meant, something said or written in a certain context and environment. It also includes identity or causes belonging and mental attitude. Otherwise, there would hardly be this sometimes bitter debate about gender language and certain terms that are no longer allowed or should be used because they are considered racist or are simply forbidden because of the historical burden. I am convinced that the Alemannic language has a right to exist because it embodies the history of the people of this region, just like every language does. If we practice German, English, Turkish, French and so on, then probably Alemannic as well. This right to one's own language cannot apply selectively. Language is a cultural asset and a way of life. Of course, one can level things out and say, we are all simply human beings worldwide with the same rights, obligations and needs. Correct. And we differ in the way we deal with life, which is handed down through tradition, and language is the vehicle for this. It is therefore important to preserve the Alemannic variant of coping with life, not because it's better, but because it exists.